Hi kids, today we're going to do the African mask and the sun face. We're going to use a rectangular piece of paper for the African mask and the square piece of paper for the sun. You'll need your black Sharpie and any colors that you have, crayons, markers, or pens and pencils. Okay, start by drawing a border, just a line close to the edge, soft corners, easy peasy. Remember, there's no right or wrong. Just do the best you can. Now do another line. This is going to create a frame for our African mask. All right. Now leave a bit of a space, about this much around the side, and do another rectangle that's going to serve as the face of our mask, but I'm leaving a little bit of room in between the first two borders. Remember, nothing's wrong. It's all correct, everything that you do. Now, in the middle point of that top line that we just finished, we're just going to do a straight line almost to the middle point on both sides. We're making an upside down V, and then we're going to close that off. That's going to be the nose. Now on the right and left side of this nose, I want you to do a circle. It's going to be the eye. This is real simple. We're just using lines and curves. And then do an interior one. This you can decorate or color any way you want, any color you want. Now we're going to do a simple little triangle. Straight line under both eyes rather, and then a pointed line underneath. And you can stop this tape if it's going too fast. Now below the nose, I'm going to leave a little space here between the nose and the mouth so that we can add more decoration for the advanced group. But let's just do a line. This looks like his mouth, but it's the top of his mouth. Straight line. And then from this point to this point, we're going to do a curve that's going to pretty much take up the bottom space of this mask. Well, that was easy. Now just repeat that same thing, a straight line, but don't go to the edge. We're going to repeat it on the inside as we did with this border. Straight line across. And then we're going to connect those two with a curve, keeping it sort of inside that mouth shape. There. That's pretty easy. Now since we have a little room here, let's add a little bit more decorative lines here to help this look a little bit more interesting. And you don't have to do this. You could just simply color from here on out. No, wait, we have a little bit more decoration. So this straight line underneath his nose, kind of a flat triangle. And then we're going to repeat that line next to his nose. Straight down, symmetrical, same on both sides. There. One last thing for this decorative piece. This may be challenging, but we're going to start at this corner, and we're just going to make zigzag all the way around in this empty space. It doesn't have to come out perfectly. Just do the best you can. I'm not measuring, I'm just doing a decorative pattern here. There. That's it. Now, happy coloring. For fun, I'm going to show you some of the artwork that has been done to give you some ideas of how you want to color. This is so wonderful. 5-year-old. More advanced. You can divide up your background, left and right, and some of these kids cut this out and put it on black paper. You can create stripes and patterns and add shark teeth. This is wonderful. They added a very decorative mouth, very nice. This is the sun. It's fairly easy, and Can take a lot of time to color. I'll show you examples after we draw this. This is easy. Just start with a circle, and it can be large or small. I wouldn't go too small, but I'd make it medium because you want to have room for the sun rays. So just do a circle. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then at the top of that circle, you're going to do a upside down V. Looks like a clown face, clown hat. Then a down below. You're making this symmetrical, right and left, or north, south, east, and west. Then you put one in between. Each one, just simple little angles. Now you're going to create a border, but you're going to go behind what you've already done if it hits it. Oh, hit that one, skip over. Just adding a border to add more decoration. Now I'm going to do waves of flames in between here, but you don't have to do that. You can leave it simply like this or add another angle or upside down V in between each one. But for a little bit of a advancement, we're going to start in between, pick a point in between these two triangles. Just do an S curve going to one side, and then an S curve starting at the same point going to the other side. You just repeat that. If it's easier to turn your paper while you do that. And as I say, you don't have to do the flame. You can do angles or mix it up. Do every other one, whatever you would like. It's totally up to you, the artist. Now we're going to do the face inside this sun. Start at the outer angles, and we're going to do just above. Here's the halfway point. Just above halfway point where the eyes are, we're going to do another little angle going in. Don't make it go in too far because we have to put the eyes in here. Then at the tip of that angle, just do a curve towards the center. Doesn't have to meet. Leave a little room for the nose. Two curves going on the top, and then two curves down below. Some may come out fat, some may come out skinny. You can add a lid to the eye if you want, on the inside or the outside. And then the pupil. This you can color. You can either put a black dot in the middle or not. That's up to you. There. Now we're going to do the nose. Now the line that's going to start from the eyebrow is going to come down halfway in between the eye and the bottom here, the chin. You want to leave room for the mouth. So start above the eye, curve in towards the eye, and then out towards the cheek. And if it's distorted, don't worry about it. I'll show you some beautiful pieces that were distorted. It's really nice. So it's symmetrical on both sides. Now at the middle of those two, just below, you're going to put a little dot, and you're going to connect this with a curve this way and a curve this way. Put two circles below the eyes for the cheeks, just giving you something else to color. And then below the point of the nose, you're going to do a little V. This is the upper part of the lip. And take one of those out to the side, on each side, so it's symmetrical also. And then close that off. And you could put teeth in there or open mouth. I'm just going to do a curve. There. Now, this is the basic drawing, but what you can do if you want to spend all day coloring is you can add to this all sorts of patterns in the inside. You can do patterns on the border. You can add lines this way and make it very, very decorative. I'm going to show you some samples of some of the work that people have done. Here are some samples of work done by my students over the years from age 5 to 13. You can see how they've made decorative patterns. Just fill them in with watercolor, crayons, pencils. This one is wonderful. It's got wonderful personality. Create patterns inside the flames of the sun with markers only. You don't have to draw it. You can decorate the outside. They put stars after they colored it in. Doesn't have to be on a square. This little fellow worked on this for a very long time. He got totally preoccupied with all of these patterns. It's very nice. This is a beautiful one too. This you've already seen. But what's interesting about this one is that they put curves inside the angled flames and then put straight lines on the curvy ones. That's kind of an interesting way to go. That's it. Bye-bye.